All right. I'm here with my guy Dylan. He's been running one of our channels, a member of Creator Cartel, and he's absolutely crushing it with one of our channels right now. I don't want to reveal the channel name in this video, but I probably will make a YouTube video breaking down the entire channel and exactly how we did it tactically. But I wanted to talk to Dylan himself, who's the person who is running the channel, kind of get his experience with it and also provide some value to you guys on some insights that he might have seen so far. So first thing that I want to start off with, Dylan, is just kind of give the people a bit of a rundown of your past experience with YouTube. Like, just what level of expertise did you have going in? What level of experience did you have? All that stuff.
Well, I was gonna say first, you might not even have to say the channel. They might recognize my voice because it got so big.
Okay.
They,
All right,
I'm
bro.
messing. I'm messing. But for real, no, I came into YouTube sort of on some. I'll be like completely transparent. I sort of came on to YouTube with a little bit of like cockiness, I would say, to where it's like, oh, I could do this, I could do that, like no doubt about it. And then I'm like, damn, like really, it's a little bit harder than what I thought. I see people and they make it look easy, but as far as like having um just sort of the sauce, like the secret, like how to make that crap work, like how to make it work, like get set up sooner than later. Yeah, I didn't really know that. I thought I did going into it, and then like a few videos in, I'm like, and maybe maybe it's not as easy as it seems.
Yeah.
So I to answer the question, I had, I mean, a good amount of knowledge, but how to actually apply it, like experience wise, none. I didn't have any, like, I didn't have anybody that I talked to that actually knew how to do it.
Yeah, for sure. So, what kind of, from your perspective, what kind of growth have you seen from the channel so far? Like, what's it looking like?
Oh, dude, you kidding me? I mean, no, this crap is good. I got like, I mean, it just works. You can see it. You can see there's like a formula going on with the way the videos are going. Like it's not even, shoot, how can I put it? It's not even as far as like the videos. It's a system that works. Like that's what it feels like the system is going. It's consistent growth is what's different than sort of how, if you're putting out a few videos and then you don't know how it's going to go and you switch up something, that crap was like putting me in it was just like chasing my tail all day. And
Yeah.
now it's like I see consistent freaking growth. That just wasn't there. Like seriously, just was not there. It's like whenever you're getting X amount of views a day and you're sort of like, oh, damn, should I change this? Should I change that? And then you have somebody right there who's helping you and you see that this crap like, it just keeps on going. It keeps on going. It's like it's going to consistently grow and grow and grow, and it's just inputs at this point. It's not really like it doesn't even feel like it's actual. Doesn't even feel like it's an actual channel. It just feels like I'm putting in inputs and getting in the freaking like responses to it.
Right. Yeah. We basically just, it's just a plug and play system that we just put there, like kind of plugged you into the system versus the other way around. And just for some context, the numbers, what they're looking like right now, the channel's almost at 2,000 subscribers, but I don't really care about that. Like, it doesn't really matter. I just care about money in the bank. And we took this channel from zero, like absolute zero, starting from scratch day one, to 1,000 subscribers and fully monetized in 2 weeks.
Yep.
And yeah, it's now earning some good money every single month. And just for further context as well, Dylan is not like a normal member of the Creator Cartel. He's not like a base level member, and I don't offer this to anybody. So before you ask, like this is only because I knew Dylan before coming into this, so I knew he was serious about it. I knew he would actually put the inputs in every day. But as far as random people on the internet, I don't know if you guys will put the inputs in every day. So basically, Dylan upgraded into the second tier, like the higher tier program that we have, where we do basically everything for you except for the recording of the videos themselves. So we select the topics for Dylan every day, and then we make the thumbnails for him. He records the video, uploads the video, and then we title it, description, and all that stuff. So that's for further context of what's going on here. You cannot join that part of the program. I only accept people who went through the base level Creator Cartel first, and then they get the channel going on them, themselves, and then you can upgrade into that later on. So that's just for further context. But what is like a few of the things that pop into your mind so far? And I know that it's a little bit of a different situation since you're not starting from scratch yourself. You're having a lot of this stuff done for you.
Yes.
But what are some of the biggest things that you have learned so far through this journey?
Topics are everything. I was looking at someone's channel yesterday, and I don't even know what like, I'm not gonna say the channel's name because I don't even remember what it was, but it was some guy doing like he's doing a similar type of thing, doing a similar like channel niche, but topics are all over the place. Topics are my bad, I had a timer, but they're all over the place, meaning like just not getting a cohesive audience. He was getting so many views at first, like a lot of views on different things, and then he just watered down his like entire channel and spread himself out so thin to where he was getting like 100K views on stuff, dude. And then now he's getting like 50 views, and it's like so it's like keeping the topics regimented to where it's like you choose what you want, you find out what it is that people want, that your audience wants, and you stick to that. You stick to that, and that is as far as you don't try to get fancy, don't try to get cute with it. You find out what works, you do that, and then you let you leave the rest to the algorithm. You literally you make the content for the people, of course, but you cannot count out the algorithm. You cannot, like, there's no way getting around that. I think as a creator, you almost have to, like, if you really want to make YouTube videos, you have to work with the algorithm almost 80% in mind, like 90% in mind. You know what I mean? Like that, it's important.
100%.
That's one of the biggest things. Yeah.
Now that is probably that's probably the biggest thing. You know, a lot of people, if you look at other people who make videos on how to grow on YouTube and stuff, everybody talks about the same stuff. They're always titles and thumbnails. But I've really discovered that if you choose the right topics for your videos, your thumbnails and titles can be pretty lackluster as long as you're choosing the right topics. But also, if you choose the wrong topics and your titles and thumbnails are top tier, you're still not getting any views. Like, topics are the most important part of it. And, you know, when you have a system, like, it's taken me so long to dial in the system, but we have a system, you know, that just, it makes it very easy to choose the right topics over and over again. So it helps so much to just have that system. But what piece of YouTube advice would you give personally outside of topics? I know we kind of just covered that a little bit, but like, if somebody was coming to you personally, starting from scratch, what piece of advice would you give to them? It could be tactical, it could be mindset, it could be any kind of, like, if you could just give the people one piece of advice.
This might be a little bit easier said than done, right? But if anyone's watching this right now and they have one person who's done good at YouTube, or you can have access to somebody, if you can find someone who's done it already and is like found success in either in that niche, even just on YouTube in general, if you can talk to a person who's been successful either in your niche or, like I said, just in general, that will make the biggest difference. You have so many different ideas going into it, and it's literally so many different, like, you have almost infinite possibilities on what you could do for a YouTube channel just in general. The minute that you start talking to someone who's done it before and has been successful, it will be clear as day. If you pay attention, if you're listening to that person, make sure you listen to that person too. Sometimes I'll talk to Justin, I'll be like, what, this doesn't make sense. And Justin will be like, just trust it. Like, just trust that this crap's going to work. And it does. It does, like, every single time. But like, someone who's new to this stuff, find someone who's done it before. If you do not, there's a very high chance you can just be spinning your wheels and wasting your time. Like, I don't know how else to put that. I know that sounds crazy, but that's with anything. It's like, how are you going to learn how to throw a football? Like, it's like, you have to be with somebody who's done this crap before, who knows what a tight spiral is, who knows how to find a receiver, who knows how to lead a receiver. If you want to be a good quarterback, you got to find somebody who's done it before. Like, that could be mindset, tactical, the whole, like, sheboing right there. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, the whole sheboing for sure. No, but that's facts, because, you know, I always like to use the analogy. You use the football one. I like to use the basketball one. Like, let's say that you have a kid, or just any random person. They're a high school basketball player and they want to become a professional. They want to go to the NBA. Do you think they'd have a better chance at going to the NBA doing everything themselves, just going shoot at the gym every single morning by themselves? Or do you think they'd have a better chance if they had Michael Jordan personally coach them to go into the NBA? Like, obviously the one with, you know, and even the crazy part is, even Michael Jordan and LeBron James and Kobe Bryant and all these people, they had coaches, you know, they had people helping them out in different areas of life. So, Yeah, you kind of just answered the other question I wanted to ask you. But if there is somebody out there who is kind of on the fence, you know, they're watching my videos and they're like, I don't know about this Justin guy. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little skeptical. If there's somebody, you know, on the fence about working with us, what would you say to that person?
I mean, look at the success. Look at the people that have done it. You can go through the page and see that this has been done before. Like if you are worried about not getting it done, then understand that like that has nothing to do with a person who's already got it done. You know, look at the person who's already done this before. Look at somebody who's like literally it's just as simple as that. Whether you have to sort of like take a step back and understand that they know something that you don't, then that might be something that like might be a very important thing for somebody. But really just understand like, hey, look, somebody has done this before. They are successful not only just with themselves, but like they've gotten so good at what they're doing that they can create success in other people. And just as simple as that, like take a step back and look at the entire picture. Look at somebody who's had success, can recreate success for people, and choose from there. Choose the person. Like, for instance, like if Justin appeals to you in the way that he coaches, then find that and like dial in with that and find a way to make it work if you really want to succeed in YouTube. Because you have somebody like Justin who's here, wants to spend his time to help people out with that stuff. You know, not a lot of these people that are doing this stuff for real, they're not going to actually sit down and take the time and like talk to you on Discord. Like he's talking to people on Discord. He's out here helping the people. You have a lot of people that'll just like that'll tell you can do it and that's it. But you don't really have that many people that are showing you literally the inputs to put in and how to do it. Because you do that. I mean, you still do that. Even on you do that on your coaching where you tell people the thumbnails how to do it. You literally walk people how to make a whole thumbnail and you make it from scratch. That was invaluable, you know. So it's find
Yeah.
people who have find the people that have done it, and then find the person that wants to help other people like that, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I would give people the same advice, you know, if you're unsure about me, like there's no hard feelings, you know, just go do your research. If you feel like you do your research and I'm not adding up to what you want, then don't go with me, you know. But I would say you'd have a pretty hard time if you do your research with, you know, saying that I'm not the right person to help you out on YouTube. But do all the research that you possibly can. And I would recommend that you do this in every area of life too, not just YouTube, but everything that you want to get really proficient in, whether it's fitness or YouTube, or you take the money that you make from YouTube and go start a different business with it, go hire somebody and skip the learning curve, skip the 5 years of getting punched in the face over and over again. And you get to, you know, I just had a conversation, like I just joined a mastermind this morning from a coach who I had been helping me for a while. And he took me from like, he really helped me out with making money in a certain field a lot. And we all did intro messages, and the intro message that I sent, it was like a selfie video that we had to make. I literally said, everybody in here, just listen to this person. He will help you. He will change your life. Literally all I did was he told me what to do. I executed on it every single time, and it works. And if you go do your research and you find the right person, all you have to do is execute. And literally when I sent that message, his response was like, the king of execution or whatever. Like he literally called me that because that's all I do. As I'm like, bro, just tell me what to do. I'm going to do it. Because I've done my research at that point. If I've paid you money, I've already done my research to know you're the right person. You're the real deal. So I'm just going to execute on whatever you tell me to do. And it's going to work because I've done my research. And, you know, there are a lot of scammers out there, no doubt about it. But if you're a semi-intelligent person and you do research, you're going to be able to sniff out a scammer from a real person, like a real person that can genuinely help you. But cool. I got one last question for you, and then I'll let you go.
I want to
go ahead. Go ahead.
If it doesn't work if you don't work with if it doesn't work with Justin, I have a very, very like 99% chance I'm telling you it's not going to work with any other coach. I'm not trying to like be a certain way, but I'm just letting you know. Like if it's not working with this dude, then it's not going to work. Then it's really not going to like I'm just saying how it is. Like if it's not going to work with Justin, then it's not going to work at all. You know, I don't know any other coach who's going to sit here and help you this much that'll help you want to succeed, want to strive forward, to get a better YouTube channel, to upgrade your entire. You will walk away getting what you want, working with. If you're executing, you have to act like it's just as simple as that. You know, that hand in hand, 50-50, you're going to be able to co-create the YouTube channel that you want. like actually, you know?
Yeah. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Last question, and then we'll get out of here. What are your goals personally with YouTube? Like, where do you want to go next?
As far so with this channel, I'd really like to eventually even do a lot of I'd like to get it up to, as far as numbers go, I'd like to get it up to a certain, I mean, everybody has like that certain like score they want to hit, you know. As far as like, I mean, for me, I like people watching the vid and leaving with something. You know, I like being able to like collab with people. I like being able to. So I see, as far as like the future goes, I'd really like to collab with people in that niche as well. And then as far as like just really making an impact, helping other people out from what they watch. And I feel like my channel is a little bit more educational. So I feel like if people are watching it, as long as I'm like actually affecting somebody the way that they're watching it, and that's all it is, that's my biggest impact, and that has to directly go to the numbers. I'd like more people to watch the vids. I'd love to have like to become like a juggernaut in the space in the niche that I'm in, and to become like a heavy hitting voice to where people are like, oh, like this channel carries weight, this voice carries weight. You know, that's
Yeah.
my personal like goals. You know.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I love it. You got any last thoughts that you want to leave the people with, just in general?
It really just anything that you think you know about the YouTube stuff, I would say take it a step back and listen to somebody who's done it before. Like if you were watching these vids, even the vids on YouTube, watch the vids that he's talking about and just follow them, even if it doesn't feel right at first. Even if, because a lot of this stuff feels very counterintuitive. A
Yeah.
lot of this stuff people will watch it and be like, "Oh, this doesn't feel right." It's like, okay, well, also you don't have a chance, like you don't have that success, so of course it doesn't feel right. It'll feel right once you see what has to get done to get the channel. You know, it's as simple as that. So if it doesn't feel right, if it's counterintuitive, it's counterintuitive for a reason. It's because it's not natural. We're not naturally born with 10,000 subs. We're not naturally born with a monetized YouTube channel, right? So of course it's not going to feel natural. Go against it and see what happens. Just give it a chance. Serious. That's all I gotta
Yeah.
say about it. Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. Now, I appreciate you hopping on, Dylan, dropping some value for the people. Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate everybody for watching this as well. If you guys are interested in working with us, you can go ahead and book a call with the top link in the description. It'll book in a call with my COO. She'll just have a little quick conversation with you, see where you are, where you want to get to, see if we can help you out. And if we can help you out, then we'll see about you joining the program that Dylan is in as well. Appreciate you, Dylan. And I appreciate everybody for watching. See y'all soon.